time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and I'm back for another Walking Dead video. So 5 months ago, I made a video titled Clementine's Return Confirmed: The Walking Dead. If you are not caught up to it, let me break it down really quick. So, Robert Kirkman, the creator of The Walking Dead's final comic for the Walking Dead series, ended with the line, "Negan Lives," hinting at something with Negan potentially coming, and there ended up undoubtedly being a comic book titled, in quotes, Negan Lives. And at the end of that Negan Lives comic book, we got Clementine Lives, which a lot of people expected was Robert Kirkman potentially trolling. Was he hinting that just like Negan, Clementine was going to get her own comic, maybe even something more? And 5 months ago, Robert Kirkman had a press conference at the Skybound panel, and basically he confirmed that there was something inevitably coming with Clementine. Let me play the clip really quick.
What did you mean when you said P.S. Clementine Lives at the end of Negan One Shot? Is this a tease for a future project of yours starring Clementine?
It is possible that I am simply referencing the fact that at the end of the last Walking Dead Telltale game, Clementine is technically alive at the end of that game. And by saying P.S. Clementine Lives at the end of the Negan Lives book, I was not hinting at anything forthcoming with Clementine in any way whatsoever. I was just trying to mention that she's still alive. On the other hand, it is possible that I was hinting at something that possibly a little too early to talk about, and maybe I shouldn't have done that, but that we may be able to talk about at some point soon in the future. So possibly there's something in the works with Clementine in some form. We'll just have to see.
It's pretty good.
So after hearing that, some of you still may have had doubts that, maybe he's still trolling. Maybe you're holding on to hopes that Clementine doesn't return, that you want her story to stay the way it was. Well, we have more news, and I think this is the news most of you have been waiting for. So we've been waiting, as I said in the returns video at the end of it, that I was going to make an update when we got some significant news. And yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of Take Us Back, the final episode of the Walking Dead Telltale series. And inevitably on that day, yesterday, Robert Kirkman had a Q&A on Reddit. And I kind of spread the word saying, guys, hey, you should ask about Clementine Lives, since Robert's kind of been quiet about it for, 5 months? Hasn't really said anything since that press conference. And my oh my, we got some interesting stuff that he said. So we ended up getting 4 responses about Clementine that out of this entire Q&A he answered. Someone asked, "Clementine, please." He said, "Stay tuned." That's the real small one. The next one's gonna be a little more happy. So, someone asked, "Robert, thanks for talking to your fans. Is there anything coming from the Clementine Lives note in the end of your latest comics? Is there any chance to see a continuation of Clementine in the Walking Dead game series?" And he said, and I quote, "There will be Clementine news before the end of this year. That's all I will say." So there we go. We will finally figure out what he has planned for Clementine's return in this year. So anywhere in the next 8 months, April to December, we will find out what this inevitably is. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to get it anytime soon, I think. At the earliest, I could see late summer, but just the fact that he kind of, said sometime this year kind of makes me think it's going to be later in the year. If I had to make a prediction, I'm going to say fall, so anywhere between September all the way to the end of December, we could be seeing this. So keep an eye out in that timetable, but the fact that we're getting it this year is such a relief, finally, to have an idea. Then someone asked, "I grew up watching The Walking Dead, which is to me the comic series. Along with these two, I absolutely love the Walking Dead game series and how great of a job it does at getting you attached to its characters. So my question, I understand there won't be a season 5 for Clementine, but is there anything Clementine related that could still be in the works? I know I shouldn't, but I'm holding out for the whole Clementine Lives ending to Negan Lives. Thanks again. And he said, I wouldn't make a tease like that without it meaning something. I've answered this elsewhere too, but stay tuned. So this is going to be a bigger announcement. We've talked in the past, you know, potentially comic, TV, animated series, maybe a show, or even maybe a spin-off game / DLC. They're all possibilities at this point. But the fact of the matter is, keep your eyes open. This could be anything, and it's definitely something significant, which makes me think it's not going to be something little. His final statement was, okay, I hope I answered all your questions to your satisfaction. I tried to hit as many as I could, and this was a ton of fun. At the end, he said, Clementine lives. So again, he is really hinting that this is going to be something major, that we are going to be very excited when we get this. So there we go. To anyone that had any doubts that thought I was misleading you or any chance I was talking out of my ass this last 8-month stretch where we found out this stuff, it's now 100% confirmed if it wasn't already to you. So I'll link this AMA down below in the description in case you want to see it yourselves. Take a guess, you know, see what you want to see. If you'd like to do me a favor, we are almost at 300,000 subscribers. I think this will be a definite video that can help us push ourselves to that goal. So if you'd like to do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications. Be sure to drop a like. Follow me on my social media. Stay connected, guys, because we'll be talking about this a lot when we get the official news. And as I said in the last video, I'll still have Walking Dead stuff, not as much as I used to, because we're going to be waiting for this news now, but definitely there will be Walking Dead videos periodically now, especially now that we've got some little hype that's going to carry this on the following weeks and months. The excitement is real. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think this is going to be. Obviously, I've had 2 or 3 videos now where I've discussed what I think it's personally going to be. And again, if I had to bet all my money, you know, fate of the world on the line, you know, I'm going to basically say Robert Kirkman's going to likely do a comic. And whether it's going to be a spin-off kind of comic or a continuation to Clementine's story, that is to be determined at some point. So, love you guys so much. You know, thank you guys so much. 2 years. I had such a great time on the live stream yesterday. I can't thank you guys enough for your support. But I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and love. And Clementine lives.
Safe and sound.